Namaste Guruji. Why do people turn to spirituality only after suffering?
Why we don't turn to spirituality without suffering? Do we really need to suffer to turn towards spirituality? So, if everything is going well, why look inward? Because there is no incentive to question the existence. It's as simple as that. So that's very human nature if we have to look at it. And most people seek comfort over truth. As long as we are in a comfort zone, then there is no need for any spiritual things until suffering strikes. There is really no urgency to explore deeper questions, isn't it so? So this is what is the trap of the comfort. This is what is the trap of the comfort. And we being the young minds, we are very busy chasing success. We are busy chasing relationships. We are very busy chasing entertainments. And also, of course, we are very busy chasing security. Now, as long as things go well, why look inward? Where is the need for any spiritual things? Because we believe it to be spiritual. Because we are okay with everything. That what we think we are into. So suffering, whether loss, a failure, or even health issues, that shakes the illusion of the control, forcing certain level of introspection. Where is something going wrong? So why some seek spirituality early like Vivekananda? So that is the certain souls who take birth with intense inquiry. They don't wait for suffering to force them to have questions. If you look at Vivekananda, he was driven by a deep hunger for truth. Asking, have you seen God? He has been asking everyone who he was meeting with, have you seen God? Until he reached Thakur Ramakrishna Paramahamsa. And he asked the same question to Ramakrishna Paramahamsa, have you seen God? Then Ramakrishna Paramahamsa mentioned that yes. But now, Vivekananda did not ask this question because he was suffering, but because of an unshakable inner quest. And such kind of seekers exist in every generation. But they are rare because most people prioritize external fulfillment first. And now it is important how we need to encourage early spiritual quest or curiosity. So we need to expose the young minds to deep questions early. I would say even from the childhood. That's what Vivekananda was. It was not something when he has become an adult, he started getting into these questions. Even when he was an adolescent. Instead of presenting spirituality as a last resort, this is what unfortunately happens. We need to introduce it as a path to wisdom and clarity to be living the life. And we need to make it appealing. Tell me, yesterday we were around 25 or around 26. So it is to be appealing, isn't it so? We avoid spirituality when it feels like a heavy subject. Unless we start suffering and then we want to find answers. But when presented as a way to enhance your daily life, this is important. This is what is the, if I have to say mission like Ramakrishna mission, not to compare with such a big this thing. This has to be a mission in our day-to-day life. Not only for ourselves, but for the people around. With all love, with all compassion. Not as if we are dictating. That never works. Of course, that never worked till now, even with our own family members, isn't it so? So, but when presented in a way to enhance daily life, improving focus, reducing anxiety, increasing the joy, it becomes attractive. And it is important that we need to lead by example, not just preaching. When younger generation see someone practicing spiritual discipline with a genuine peace and wisdom, others are more likely to explore it before suffering forces them to be exploring it. Ultimately, we should know that the suffering is often the trigger for seeking the truth. That is the reason why I say suffering is a blessing. Suffering is a correction for you to evolve. This is what I often mention with people who meet me when they feel suffering, that you have got an opportunity to explore yourself for your best. Otherwise you would have remained the same that what you have been. And deep inquiry does not need to wait for pain. When we explore it early and live with greater clarity, resilience and joy. We'll go to the next question.